Steve Harvey just destroyed the Cleveland Browns, calling them out for not letting Shedeur Sanders play.
I've been a Cleveland Brown fan my entire life. I happen to be 68 years old. I was sitting on the floor with my father in 1964 watching the Cleveland Browns beat the Baltimore Colts' ass. I was 7 years old. I watched that. I watched Jim Brown get up, be the last man into the huddle, all of that. I've watched us not win nothing since 1964. And you're going to sit here and ask me about a damn quarterback? Joe Flacco will be playing a few games, but his old ass going to get hurt. You just can't be 40 and run that fast away from all these people. So Joe Flacco going to get hurt. Then we're going to go to this white dude that no one has ever heard of until draft day. We've never heard of him. Why Shedeur lasted this long in the draft is beyond me, but it's okay. They did what they did, and everybody knows what was done. We ain't got to beat the dead horse. Now, the game I saw Shedeur play was an impressive game. The second time, they put 4-5 linemen in the game that had never played football, organized, PAL, or no other league, and he got sacked 800 times, thrown for 2,000 yards in losses.
Right.
We find out later on that none of them damn linemen is playing football even today. They shouldn't have been playing in the first damn place. So now we're going to watch this Gabriel boy go out here and panic his ass off soon as he get thrown in there with the Wolves. Because the real Wolves come during the season.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is coming. Baltimore is coming. The real Wolves is coming. Now, I am praying to God that Shedeur gets an opportunity to show what he can really do. And I think that would be probably the best thing for him. But knowing the Cleveland Browns, they dumbass gonna trade him.
Now, I done told y'all already, the Cleveland Browns haven't won anything since Jim Brown. 1964. Y'all just heard Steve Harvey say he was 7 years old in 1964 and watched that game. Like, come on now. We in 2025 and the Browns still haven't found a quarterback. What are they doing? What are they doing? This is getting ridiculous. But I told y'all, man, this organization been had a losing mentality. This ain't just start right now or it started 30 years ago. This been going on. If you ain't won anything since 1964, that means you haven't got anything correct. So how in the world you gonna tell me that Dylan Gabriel is the solution right now, and then next year in the 2026 draft, you gonna find your franchise quarterback? How you gonna tell me that if you not giving Shedeur a chance? I'm telling you, man, just like Steve Harvey said, they might end up trading Shedeur next year. But they're gonna be forced to play him this year. I tell you that. Joe Flacco gonna get hurt. Dylan Gabriel gonna get hurt. I'm tired of saying I don't wish that on nobody. Look, this is what gonna happen. The Browns gonna be forced to play Shedeur. Kevin, I don't know what you doing. Andrew Berry, I don't know what you doing. Jimmy, I don't know what y'all are doing. Y'all about to be 0-6 and gonna try to play Dylan Gabriel. Then the fans gonna be screaming for Shedeur when Dylan Gabriel go in there and S the bed. So what you gonna do next? You gonna sit there and play Dylan Gabriel for the rest of the season and not even give Shedeur a chance? Jimmy, what are you doing? What kind of organization are you running? Are you actually trying to win games and actually trying to find a quarterback? Then it'd be different if you let Shedeur play and he go out there and he S the bed. But if he don't get an opportunity, how you gonna know what he can do? After y'all already done blackball, sabotage them, or you just trying to really keep him on the roster for the next 4 years and not play him at all. Just to say we had drafted him, we colluded against him, but we drafted him, and now his career ain't nothing, but he sat on the bench, third string for 4 years. Come on now. What are we doing? What are we doing?
At the end of this
them spending 8 to 10 reps outside of practice, mind you, on Shedeur, that isn't something that they are like they can really wax poetic about later and be like, we really did everything in our power.
I mean, I think it's interesting. We didn't really get into it because it was game week and it was kind of lost in the shuffle there. But like, it's interesting to watch the Browns play this game on two fronts. On one hand, they set everybody's expectation as low as you could by putting the report out there with Diana Rossini going into the Bengals game. Hey, he's not playing this year.
Where is 8 to 10 reps after practice? How? So you mean tell me during the practice, y'all can't find him 8 to 10 reps during practice? I don't care if it's against the first team D on scout team, but I know what you're doing, Browns. We know what you're doing. You don't want Shedeur to run scout team against the first team and the second team defense, because guess what? He gonna get better. That's how you start developing as a player. You go against the top dogs on the team, and then you ain't got no choice but to get better. So what you do, Browns? Who he going against then? What team defense is he going against? Is he going against air? Because if it's after practice, what defense is staying out there that he throwing the ball against? And are these team reps or are these just 7-on-7 reps? What kind of reps are they? I don't want to hear 8 to 10 reps after practice and you don't give me nothing else. Like, I need to know what kind of reps are those. Are they individual reps? Are they 7-on-7 reps? Or are they team reps? Are they true development type reps? That's what I need to know.
You say going into week one, but it's not a promise you can make across a full season, knowing where this season could go.
Right. It also contradicts what the owner had said, too, by the way.
But it has its purpose for why that was out there, and it makes sense. And then you're also out here telling everyone, well, hey, don't worry. I mean, we got time for Shedeur, too. It's a little bit of have your cake and eat it, too. And I think some of it might be that they understand that there's a hornet's nest there with Shedeur. The reality is, like, nothing has stopped me from thinking, not only am I going to see Dylan Gabriel this year, but at some point I'm going to see Shedeur. But how they roll out these two guys and when they... Oh, you see, I'm not as sold on that at this point. Oh, really? Yeah, no, I'm not as sold. Have you given up hope?
A little bit, yes. And the idea that we're going to see Shedeur this year, yeah. I feel like it's going to be Dylan Gabriel. And I think in their mind, they think it's going to be Gabriel. And that's just until the end of the season.
No, I agree with you on that. That's what they think. You and I know football, though.
Well, and we know that a lot can happen, and we know that once the losing starts, it just keeps going. And I think in that instance, I almost look at them with Shedeur as if they're saving him, and they will continue to save him for some sort of, hey, maybe, just maybe next year he's the break glass in case of emergency. I don't know. They've given me no impression to think that Shedeur's in the cards for them this year.
I'm sick of this back and forth. I'm sick of this back and forth. If you don't want him, why you got him on the team? I know why you had to draft them, but if they forcing you to keep them, I don't know. Just go ahead and let the Ravens have them. Since the Ravens wanted Shedeur so bad, let them go to the Ravens. And the Ravens, I still don't understand why you honor a 5th round draft pick request of not drafting him when you could have still drafted him. But since the Browns playing games and they don't want him, just let Shedeur go. Or, matter of fact, release him and let him sign wherever he want to sign. And if he don't get signed, that's okay too. Because we got a backup plan. But I'm sick of this foolery. This circus at the Browns. Like, we in the middle of the season, Shedeur ain't played yet, and he's still one of the most talked about quarterbacks in the league. He hadn't even took an official week NFL snap. Shedeur hasn't took a real NFL snap in the regular season yet, and we are talking about him like he one of the top quarterbacks in the league. Cleveland, let Shedeur go. My savages.
Moneymane in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should I already know my name when I speak NCC flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribe, and everything in between. You already know. Moneymane. You already know.